Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sakura channel, and welcome to a Korean horror webtoon. Now, I read a lot of these on this channel back in actually last year. Like I did I think there's one called "The Ghost in the School Stairwell," and there's one called "The Street View Ghost." But anyway, this one is called "Knock Knock," and it's by Harang, which is this person does you know they just do a lot of these Korean webtoons, webcomics. This one's called Knock Knock, and here we go. And I don't know anything about it, so this is pretty exciting. Anyway, it says the following is a special chiller thriller. Wow, what am I getting myself into here? Which may include shocking scenes. The viewer discretion is advised for pregnant women, the elderly, and those with weak hearts. Oh, those with weak hearts. I'm not quite sure what that means. But I mean, I would assume that they're talking about like people with like underlying diseases, and so if that applies to you, feel free not to watch the video. But we'll see what it's like first, and then we'll assess whether or not we can probably handle it. It's real good. Turn up your volume when reading. My volume is turned up. Let's see. 47%. Alright, that's good. Yeah. Alright. It's fine. So anyway, it says tap tap, tap tap. Okay. Someone's typing on the computer. Someone's like using their keyboard. Tap tap. Minji. Mom. What are you still doing up? She's just, she's using Windows 7, so this must be back in like 2013, 2014. I'm just assuming. Actually, I don't know. I have to finish this report by tomorrow. Clink. You're such a hard worker. Have some of these while you do your... Oh, it's just... Wow, they really... Man, one thing I'll say about these Korean comics is that, like, they really do a good job of, like, paying attention to, like, realism. Like, they have all the sound effects. I mean, that's probably what it sounds like. Clink, setting it down. Have some of these while you do your report. Wow, thanks, Mom. Your cookies are the best. Is Dad still not home? Your dad went on a business trip today. He'll be back in a couple of days. Oh. We didn't... Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't even start. That was just a precursor. I'm drinking green tea, milk tea. Which is it's basically like boba milk tea, except without the bobas and it's green tea flavor. It's pretty good. I recommend. Anyway, so Knock Knock, here we go. This happened in the summer of 2013. Take care. Oh, it's just okay. So it's just your average college high school student, leaving the taxi cab. At around 1 a.m., I was heading to the nearby Seoul station since I was having a hard time finding any customers around this residential area. I wonder why. Well, actually, I don't know why. I mean, it looks like a pretty safe area, honestly. I mean, I don't know about you, but okay, it's a lady trying to flag down a taxi, or she's trying to thumb a taxi. That's what I'm guessing. She's trying to get somewhere very important. Sir, would you mind opening the trunk for me? I'll put your bag in for you. Clunk. I put her suitcase in the trunk and returned to the driver's seat. Well, hey, this is getting a little strange. I mean, well, she didn't even ask if she wanted to, if we would give her a ride, so, where should I take you? I'm going to 18016 Munjongdong. Munjongdong 180-1. Beep beep. Oh, this is 23. Did people have GPSs in their cars back then? I mean, yeah. Well, technology's come a really long ways, but I'm sure they probably had GPSs in their cars. It's starting the engine. Sorry, I turned my volume. Wait, what? Is it? It's okay, actually. Yeah. Did you just get back from a trip? I just got back from Japan. Oh, I was studying there. Ah, how long were you there for? Around 5 months. I was studying art. I decided to go for a little stay since I'm on holiday. Wow, that explains a lot. No, which kind of does explain anything, actually. The girl seemed like the type who enjoyed chatting. Ah, so are you going to get a job there? The economy's terrible here. Actually, you know what? It actually is common for, I would assume you're watching this in America, but it's common for people to, it's common for Americans to travel abroad, so that they travel to, like, Japan or Korea to get, like, a teaching job or like because, they need foreign people from other countries there, anyway. The economy's terrible here. I like talking with customers, so I started making conversation with her. It's hard to get a job anywhere in the arts. I just want to get home and see my dad. You only miss your dad? That must make your mom sad. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's funny. Well, we're actually assuming. So her parents aren't divorced. Assuming that her parents are divorced, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. All my stepmom cares about is money anyway. I felt like I had touched on a sensitive issue, so I quickly changed topics. Ah, there's Oksu Station over there. Have you heard that story about the ghost at Oksu Station? Of course I have. Everyone's been passing it around online. I thought you might not have heard since you were in Japan. They have internet in Japan too, Oh, yeah, you have no idea. Everything in Japan it's just about electronics. I don't know if you've heard of Akihabara, which is like the anime otaku. This is like zone of Tokyo. They have internet in Japan too, Besides that whole story's made up. It wasn't even scary. That author's always trying to come up with stuff to scare people. Isn't that what horror's all about? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's pretty much what horror's all about. He's right. Well, in my neighborhood, there's this game that was really popular. Have you heard of the Walnut Ghost? Oh, actually, that reminds me of something. So we have this graveyard here. It's this popular graveyard. Like if you're like in this town, well, I would say like in the vicinity rather, you could go up to anybody and ask if they've heard of the Stoll Graveyard, and they'd probably say, "Oh yeah, I've heard of the." It's the one where they say, if you chuck a glass bottle. So anyway, so the graveyard here, it's called Stoll Graveyard, and it has this wall. It has this church, but the church is all run down. It's all dilapidated. It's long been torn down, because too many college kids kept chucking glass bottles at the walls of the church and seeing if they wouldn't break until. The legend is like the glass bottles would not break until they hit the ground, but spooky. But it's been torn down. Well, in my neighborhood, there's this game that was really popular. Walnut Ghost. A what ghost? Walnut Ghost? Walnut Ghost. It's this game where you summon a ghost and ask it stuff. Wow, it sounds awfully a lot like the Ouija board. I tried it with my friends when I was little, and it really worked. So it's like fortune telling. No, it's not. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like fortune telling. The game is simple. In a classroom or some kind of room, you go around knocking on the wall until you've made a complete circle of the room. Alright. As you go around knocking the wall, you'll find a place in the wall that's empty, and that goes thud when you hit it. Aha! That's where there's a trapped spirit. Aha! If you stand in front of that spot with your friend and ask a question, as you hold a pencil up to the wall and then drop it, the pencil will fall and face either you or your friend. For example, if you ask something like, "Oh, spirit within the wall, who among us will get a boyfriend first?" Oh man, that's funny. It will point to whoever will find a guy first. Or a girl if you're a guy, right? Or, I don't want to go into, like, if you're like, well, let's move on. Wow, so who did it say would find a guy first? Me. And it actually worked out like that. But we broke up pretty soon after. Haha. At first we just asked silly questions like that. But then we suddenly started getting scared, so we started asking questions about life and death. Like, which of us will die first? Who will die first? Oh, and drop the pencil. Oh, what? Oh, what? It pointed to her. Once again, it was me. Man, that actually is kind of scary. So does this walnut ghost only tell you who it is? It doesn't give you any details? For more detailed answers, you write down some answers to questions you want to ask on a piece of paper and then leave it on the floor. I'm gonna sneeze. The question at the time was, it went away. I just love it when your sneeze goes away, right? Alright. How will I die? Heart attack, car accident, natural death. You wrote things like disease, accident, natural death as questions. Since I'm with you in the car right now, I really hope the answer wasn't a car accident. Haha, it wasn't. But anyway, here's the car. And then suddenly it was all quiet in the car. After sitting in silence for about a minute, I broke the crushing silence. This is kind of starting to get a little eerie. So what did it say? Murder. Oh jeez, so creepy. Haha. Oh look, we're already here. You live in one of those buildings, right? Miss? What the hell? What? She's gone. She disappeared. I feel like I need my popcorn when I'm reading this. This is exciting. She's not there. Huh? The girl who had been sitting in the back seat was not. Maybe she was maybe she was the ghost. She could have been the ghost. Surprisingly, her suitcase was still in the trunk. I don't want it to jump scare me and I spill green tea all over myself. Filled with fear, I took her suitcase out of the trunk. I opened it and, as if urged on by some unseen force. Oh, it's animating him up. I don't want it to. It's probably gonna be really loud when it jump scares, so I'm just gonna turn it down. There we go. Yeah. As if urged on by some unseen force. We're opening the trunk. Oh, that's ungodly. That's a pretty ungodly sight. When I saw the body of the girl who had been sitting in the back seat, I immediately called the police, and they soon arrived. I explained to them how I had ended up here with a suitcase containing a dead body. Well, maybe she was already. She could have been the ghost. You know, might have already been dead. Surprisingly enough, this was her house. The investigation began as the police attempted to keep her sobbing mother back, who had seen a corpse. Around 5 months earlier, her mother has reported her daughter missing. On the security camera near the shopping mall where she had gotten in the taxi, all that was shown was me lifting a suitcase off the sidewalk and putting it in the trunk. Oh, so it didn't show her at all. So it just showed him putting the suitcase in the car. That makes sense, you know, he's a taxi driver. That's what he does, you know, he puts suitcases in the car and he he gets paid for driving ghosts to places, you know. Her voice is not recorded on the taxi's black box either. It was just a recording of me talking to myself. The security camera footage showed the man who had dropped the suitcase off there, but the resolution was too low to determine his identity. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Who could it be? The murderer who killed her? That doesn't make any sense because I mean someone was talking. I mean, it could have been her, it could have been the goat, but somebody was talking to him and somebody having a conversation with him in the car. So either he's completely crazy or something else is happening. Or perhaps just someone else in the same position as me. But one thing is certain. Even after she was dead, she really wanted to return home. Around a month had gone by after that. I was eating some cookies which her mother had given me to thank me for returning her daughter to her. These are good. Have they still not found the murderer? Well, maybe she was not dead. When suddenly I remembered the game which she told me about. The wall knock ghost. Knock, 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 knock. So is this him knocking on the wall? Thud. Wall knock ghost. Is the man on the security camera footage the one who killed that girl? Yes or no? You dropped the pencil? Oh, and it lands on yes. Oh my god, this is insane. This is pretty gripping. Roll, huh? Yeah, that's kind of what happens when something drops when something small like the stick drops on the floor. You know, it probably roll. Huh? What happened? It stopped. It's pointing to those cookies. The end. What? Alright. Webtoon would like to thank Harang for his talent in making Webtoon's office's Halloween a bit more special. Hey, and also, it is almost I'll do another one. I'll do another one of these when it's Halloween, but... Anyway, that was pretty good. That's good. You know, I liked it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. It's such a long video, but I just wanted to do this entire thing in one video. I would just make the whole thing just more better. Anyway, so yeah, so thank you all so much for watching the video, and if you liked it, you know, please like and subscribe if you'd like. And yeah, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.